Hello, my beautiful family. My videos are with the Grow Program. I'm here to uplift our African American community and help us uplift one another. We have been oppressed for so long that we just continue to oppress one another. So I will be making a series of videos to try to help you in this journey of life as we go along. Many of the experiences that I talk from are experiences that I've had in the past or am dealing with. I so I'm speaking from experience and how I was able to get through and how I can help someone else get through. If I can reach one person, then I've made a difference. And I hope that I reach one person. I'm going to be discussing a few topics this morning, but one thing I would like to talk about is young ladies. If you have a father for your child in your life who is contributing to that child's life, who is helping you, who is buying clothes, buying food, necessary items, spending time that that child needs, I implore you to please not put that man on child support. I ask you to, because what you're doing is you're oppressing him. He has this financial obligation that he has to meet the rest, at least the next 18 years of his life. So he has to maintain some type of stable income, which is very hard to do nowadays, and maintain the stable income so that he can give you five, six, 700, whatever it is that he's giving you a month. I'm telling you to please not do that. Allow him the flexibility of being able to buy for his child as he sees fit, buying clothes, buying shoes. I'm sure that this father takes care of this child and spends time with this child, that you do not need to go and put the state system on him, because when you do that, you hurt your child. Because what's going to happen is he's going to wind up losing his job, losing his driver's license, can't meet this financial obligation, will never get a tax return, will owe for the rest of his life because it's going to build up interest, over time. Yeah, the money's coming to you and it's nice and fine, but look who's hurting, who's suffering. Really is your child. You think you hurting him, but you're not. I did that years ago. I had my children's father on child support, and I realized how much it hurted him, and I took it off. I eliminated. I called down there and they said, well, we'll just, well, you're owed arrears, so we're gonna just hold on to this case and keep it just in case you change your mind. Well, I'm not going to change my mind. You know, my children now are grown, but I'm asking you to not put that bind on him or her, to allow them to be able to take care of their child and spend time with their child. You never know, the next month they may want to take them to a surprise trip or do something special with the child, but they can't because they have to pay this $600-700 every month, and that hurts. That really, that, even though that goes to the state, that goes to their child, eventually, why do that? If they're already contributing and taking care of their child, why do you need to do that? Why do you feel you need to go and put him on child support just because you have a child with him? That's a guaranteed income. That is not a guaranteed income. Do not use your child as financial exploitation to hurt his or her parent. Don't do that, please. I'm asking you. And also, moms and dads, we need to be role models for our children. I just tell my children all the time, and you say it too, do as I do, do as I say, not as I do. Well, regardless of what you saying, that child is watching you. Everything you do, they are doing it. So, if you're doing drugs, they're gonna do it. If you getting high or dope slinging, whatever it is that you're doing, stripping, that child watching that. And you are a role model, whether you know it or not, or whether you think you are or not. Your child looks at you and emulates you. I have a 16-year-old daughter. She don't like to listen to nothing I tell her, but I notice things that she does, everything that I do. If I do something, she'll do it. Because I'm her mom. So she wants to be like her mom. Your child wants to be like you. Dad, your child wants to be like you. He looks up to you. He that is your little that's you. That's your little you. So pull your pants up. Talk like you got some sense. Talk proper to your children. Teach them goals. Ask them where they want to be in life. Reinforce these positive attributes that they have. If your child can play piano, if your child can sing, if your child can dance, pounce on that and grow that child, nurture that child. Allow other people in that child's life to help develop that child. People who are good role models. Someone that a neighbor or a friend, or anyone who can help you to raise that child, somebody that you trust. We all have to take care of all our children. We have to take care of all our children. If I see a child in distress or in need or anything, I'm going to be there for that child. So we all as a community need to do that. And there's so much going on. I'm just wanting us to live a life in honor to God so that you can have all the things that you want in life. You don't want to be a rebel. You want to be a king or a queen. And you want to live a life in honor to God. And it's so beautiful because it's cliche, and everybody talk about God and how good God is and this and that. But excuse me, but if you change a life, you can have paradise. This group sings this group called Change. They sing this song called Paradise, but it is really true. If you change your life, look at your children. Look at what they looking at. Look at yourself in the mirror. Are you who you want to be? Are you where you want to be? What can you do to make a difference? Do you need to stop drinking? Do you need to stop smoking cigarettes? It's so easy to stop smoking cigarettes. It's so easy to stop drinking. It's so easy to quit smoking crack. It's so easy to stop prostituting. It's so easy to stop drug slinging. All you have to do is say, Lord, I give it up, leave it alone, turn around, and never turn back, and move forward. We're going to grow. We're going up. We're not going down. We're going to grow. We move forward in life. And I would like to help you to grow. I don't charge anything. I just talk to people. If it's anything I can do to help you, I will. If, like I said, if I can help one person, I will. Young lady, you stripping in the club, trying to take care of your baby. Or you're stripping in the club trying to save money for college. I did that for 2 days. It is very demeaning. You're looked at as a piece of meat, as something to ogle at. What you do there in that club, that's what you do for your husband. You don't do that for a bunch of different strange men to ogle over you. Your body is a beautiful temple. Your body is beautiful for you and your husband to look at, or your significant other to look at. But to do that is degrading and it's demeaning. And like I said, I'm telling you from experience, because it was degrading and demeaning. There was nothing. I mean, what are you getting out of that? Really? Do you feel good about yourself? When you go home at night, are you happy about your job that you do? Because I know that that's like in the entertainment industry. But entertainment industry shouldn't come at the expense of degrading women, of degrading our bodies, of defiling ourselves, of putting ourselves in a horrible position to be. What if one of your customers see you at the grocery store one day and he just gets in his mind that he got to have you? Young ladies, please don't do that. Okay, we're gonna get off of that because that is kind of, I don't like that topic. But I would like to get on how we are oppressing one another in our communities with this Facebook. You need to delete Facebook right away, immediately, because first of all, Facebook, you're talking to family members that you probably never gonna see. You don't even deal with these people, but you deal with them on Facebook so y'all can follow each other and see what the heck going on in each other's life to have something to gossip about. That's all Facebook is. And a bunch of lies and a bunch of propaganda and a bunch of Russian information. You need to get off Facebook. Facebook, and call your family and friends. If you that interested in what's going on in their life, call them and check on them. See how they're doing. Aunt Milda, how you doing? Can I bring you anything? What can I, instead of liking their comments, and that's just silly stuff. We need to be incorporated in one another's lives. Call each other, check up on each other, check on your sister, check on your mama. Let all that old stuff go. Now, if they still doing the same stupid stuff and you on something else, then yeah, you got to leave them alone because you trying to grow. They're not. They still being a rebel. You on your way to being a king or a queen. So that's the number one thing you need to do is leave Facebook alone. You all out there fighting in the community, y'all need to quit. My husband checks on those, looks at those videos and everything. And it's disgusting to me that you would get out there and in front of these children who are already so traumatized. We got the police hunting us in the streets. We got the white man hunting us down. We can't even go walking or jogging, or if we think we might want to buy a house, walk in and see how it look. No, I don't know if I like this design or not. No, you in there robbing. He gonna, we already got enough going on in our life, and y'all down there clowning, fighting each other over stupid stuff, over man, girl. If he hers, go find you one. It's enough out here. Trust me, it's enough out here. There is. You can find you one, and you can take one, and through God's help, build him to be the man that God destined him to be for you. But to do that, you have to be the woman that God destined you to be. You have to look inside yourself and change your ways. Only things that you know is wrong that you have to do. No one else can tell you. I had a very good friend who has a drinking problem, but if you don't see the drinking problem, she don't see the drinking problem, then she don't have a problem, right? So if you don't see that you have a problem, I can't tell you what's wrong. Only you need to look into yourself and know what's wrong. I had a lying problem. I used to lie all the time. Just lie just to be lying. And it took a long time for me to reckon with that. Just like as we reckon and we race right now, it took a long time for this country to come. This country is erupting right now. So that's what we have to do within ourselves. We have to erupt and change some things around and remove some stuff and reorganize some stuff. I just used to throw my clothes in the drawer, just throw them all in there. Then could never find nothing. Why? Because nothing's arranged and nothing's in order. Everything has to be decent in order, like the word says. So we have to be decent and in order ourselves first. Once we become decent and in order, everything around us is going to start to fall in place. You're going to see that man ain't acting right. Start doing right yourself and watch and see what he do. He going to be looking at you. What done got into her? Well, let me, I'm going to fix myself. Let me change up some things because I don't want her to get away. She done changed up. Now she acting right. I don't want her to go nowhere. So if you want him, and it's true, it really is true. If you want him to act right, you got to do right. And you know what? These old songs, every time you think about something like that, yeah, it make you think about an old song. But these old songs are true. Aretha sung, if you want to do right, woman, you got to be a do-right man, and vice versa. So you got to do right within yourself. You want him to act right, you got to do right. You start within yourself. I can't teach a man how to be a king, but I can teach a woman how to be a queen. And if you listen to me and take my advice seriously, honey, you can have everything you want in life. Everything. And you ain't got to get over on nobody. You ain't got to connive. You ain't got to do none of that stuff. Because with the Lord's help, you'll get it. Okay? So we're going to grow together. I'm telling you, I can keep talking because there's a lot of subjects. It's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about and help you with. But, that's going to come on time. Be looking for the podcast. It's going to be coming soon. And I love you all. I wish you peace. Please heed these words. Please forgive. Love one another. Speak to somebody. Give somebody a compliment. Tell, I like that shirt you got on. I like your outfit. You look nice today. Make somebody's day today. And you look nice today too. I love you. Peace out. Bye.